Sometimes you're just out wandering around. Okay, I was looking for old cars. And you see something like that on the side of the road. And there's a trailer, and you keep looking and you see that. 57 maybe? I was told under 5 grand. I don't know anything about it yet. But there's that. And then 66 El Camino. I'd have to look at the front. But big old truck. All of us could use an extra trailer. Now he appears to be a bit of a Ford guy, but there's also some other stuff here. This is in one yard now, just in the middle of a neighborhood. Got some Galaxies over here. A little quick rundown through here. Check out the F100. That's okay. Here on the original first gen Mustangs. Oh, I thought that was a snake. Anyway, first generation Mustangs had 4 lugs on the 6-cylinder car, so that was originally a 6-cylinder car. Then they have like an 05 to, what's that, 08, 09 body style. Boy, he likes these Galaxies. And a couple old ones too. What's that, 62 to 64 generally, this body style? 2-door, he's got cool stuff. Mercury inside there. Rag top. That's what I'm saying. What do we have in here? Something a little older. Is that a Y block? Yeah, Y block. Now by the hood, wouldn't you think 55-ish? Another F100. And looky, looky, looky. That is what I'm saying right there. Yeah, I guess you could call this a honey hole. What we got back in there? It's a 4-door part something, but it's definitely back there. Back to that. Short bed. He's got cool stuff. It says 302 V8 standard on the window. And then back there, get this to So it's a 54 Lincoln Capri, and it was your dad's.
Yep.
Look at that trim.
Yeah, it was in a magazine, actually. It's power windows, power seats.
54 power windows and seats. That's crazy.
Power steering, power brakes.
Oh, that interior is glorious in there. Y block, I guess we'd call it.
Yep.
Would that be?
It's a 317.8. Yeah, this is Lincoln's first Y block. Well, it's the same as the 292.
292 312.
Yeah. They just got a little more out of it.
Yeah, the big block sitting there. Chevy stuff mixed in here. Did you get confused?
I love them all.
Wow, look at that leather.
It's original right down to the carpet. Carpet needs to be replaced. Seat needs to be redone.
I'll come around here and wow, that's gorgeous. 6-volt. Come on, baby. I smell a little fuel back here.
That's a 64 T-Bird back over there.
And a 66 Malibu.
Yep. That's a 67.
Small block in it.
327.
You said 63 and a half is what this is?
With the mid-year change. Yeah, the roof line on it is same as the 64. Motor's all rebuilt, transmission's all rebuilt.
What's the motor in that one?
390. I got the, don't know if you know about the cast iron headers. I don't know how much of a Ford person you are, but
No.
the shorty cast iron headers. I've got the original cast iron headers for that thing that are worth about $2,000 just for the headers.
Now the baby brother
power for it.
Was the baby brother to the 390 the 352?
Oh yeah.
Is that was
Yep.
There's I know a little Ford stuff,
352, 390, 428 is all the same, all out of the same block.
You said that's a 60?
Yep.
Man, T-Bird was just doing crazy stuff with their designs from 58 on. We were just talking. The reversed hood.
Yep.
Little carryover on the scoop from the baby birds.
Yep. I just actually pressure washed out to get all the crap off of it.
Oh, you could tell right where you started, right there.
That's as far as my hose would reach. I couldn't get the rest of it.
Look how low those buckets are. They're way down in the car.
Yeah, you feel like you're sitting on the ground when you're sitting in there.
And now you've got several El Caminos because there's 2 right here.
I had 11 of them. I'm down to just a few of them.
And you also have the hot tub back in the weeds there.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite ad for a hot tub said, "Hot tub fits 7 women and 1 man."
That's a ammo trailer back there that I pulled behind my deuce and a half.
I saw that huge truck out there. GMC Sprint. Now, the backup lights in the tailgate, did that mean 68 or 9? That bit of trivia has totally left me. Because one year they had it in the bumper, and then the next year it went into the...
yeah, but a lot of the 68 to 72, I don't know any of them that didn't have them in there.
Okay. Wow, GMC Sprint. A little rust in that one, but it's still cool.
70, I think that was a 70, 71 or 2, I forget. This one's a 70. And that's got them in the tailgate too.
Yeah.
That's got bucket seats, console, tilt wheel.
Could you get all that stuff as a non-SS?
Yes.
Oh, it's got an SS hood on it.
Yeah, it's got the cowl induction hood on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of very expensive parts.
Oh, yeah. You said every single one of these is for sale.
Yeah. Well, you see what's under the hood of this.
You would not think a whole lot, so I guess it's something interesting here.
Well, you tell me.
Attack dog. Now, it probably would have had a 3.8 or a 4.6, but it's got an aluminum radio. Oh, crap.
About a 460.
And it barely fits, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, look down here where the power steering pump and battery is. You would have think that they would have relocated the battery, but they didn't. Yeah.
What's the transmission with it?
C6.
Well, yeah, probably better than the C4 would have been.
Oh, yeah. And it's all built. I sat out there in the intersection doing donuts with it.
So, that roof line is what changed? That's a 63 or 4?
That's a 63 and a half.
Okay.
That one over there is.
Yeah, okay.
If you pull them up on the internet, you'll see that the regular 63, this is a fastback. Regular 63 like this, it was more chopped off.
That was kind of the thing at the time. A lot of people were doing that fastback thing. Early NASCAR stuff.
I'm on Marketplace 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah, I'm at least that. We don't want to admit it, but we could have been really productive citizens if we weren't on Facebook Marketplace.
And when I'm sitting in a traffic light, I'm one of those people that somebody's blowing the horn to. Did a trade deal in a body shop, and they took the car all apart. And that's all they did. I had to go repossess my car. I had traded in that 68 over there that was all apart. It wasn't when I traded it to them. But they took the car all apart.
Body shops are good at that. They'll
Really,
take it apart and
really screwed me.
about 3 years later, they'll shoot a coat of primer on it when you're standing there ready to kick their asses.
Yeah. But I've got a 68 396. It's all rebuilt. It's going to get dropped down in this.
Oh, okay.
Can't decide what I'm going to do for a transmission. It's still got the pedals there. I just don't know if I want to screw around with a stick or I'm going to put a automatic in it. I got a 700 R4 that I got.
Got that XL interior. Did the XL, is that basically, is it performance options? Is it luxury options? Is it both? Because I see it's got air, automatic, power windows.
Yeah, it's the XL was really the bucket seat console.
Okay.
What made it the XL.
There's some cool logos back then.
You could get the air conditioning, power windows and stuff in other ones. And it's got the 390 in it.
The Bud Light hood prop. See, everything up north, none of it has air conditioning components on it. Down here, you really need that. I always like those bags that they put on there for the washer fluid.
Yeah, that's how original this still is.
Look at that huge
original
piece
carburetor.
of linkage. Back when they used to do the reservoir tanks, the overflows. Now, what's that?
Power steering reservoir.
Oh, okay, way over there.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense going down there.
That's an auxiliary gas tank I got in there from starting it up.
.500 XL. S55 car, you say. What year is this one?
63.
Oh, look at the interior once again.
All original, 79,000 miles on it. Power windows. Air conditioning. This car's been in Florida its whole life. It was down in Sarasota.
Look at all that trim around every square inch of everything.
Yeah, look at the dash in that thing. You want to talk about something fancy.
Oh, that's beautiful. The door panels. Let's see if I can get some light in here. Yeah, there we go. There's a little more light. Oh, that console is just beautiful. Boy, the chrome is glowing in there.
Yep.
Now, I noticed this one has the 4 lugs on it.
6-cylinder.
Didn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
And then 5 lugs meant V8.
Yep.
It's strange that they would do such a huge difference because of the engine, you know? But
this is the only 6-cylinder one I have with the 4 lug. All my other Mustangs, I've got 6 cylinders. They are all V8 cars.
a lot of these have had a lot of rust issues over the years. I don't know if that was a...
If they sat around a lot.
Yeah. Factory option.
Yeah.
Oof. It looks like he was okay though. The passenger compartment's all unmessed with, except right there.
Just aggravate. When that happened, I fixed it.
Now, what would have been in this? Is this
352?
352. Was the 352 more produced than the 390, or was the 390?
Probably this was earlier. They came out with the 352 before the 390.
Yeah.
And they made a lot of 352s.
I remember growing up, my grandmother had a 69 LTD XL hideaway headlights with a 390.
Yep.
I was going down this road and I was like, and a Honda.
I have a nonprofit. It's called Hillsborough County Veterans Helping Veterans. I work with needy, homeless, and disabled veterans.
Oh.
That car was donated.
They're actually good cars. My sister has one.
Yeah.
These are becoming far more popular these days, the F100s.
Yeah. Yep. That's another one that's super solid up underneath. The floors aren't rotted out in it, and neither is the mounts are all in good condition.
Is this body style like 67 to 72 maybe?
That's it.
I've seen a whole lot of these with column shifters.
Yeah.
I grew up driving a few of those. Now that's a 302, right?
302. Yep. Yeah.
It looks like a whole lot of these are kind of like you could hop in them and do just a couple little things and drive off.
Yeah. This is a driver.
Manual brakes, but it has front and rear reservoirs.
62's on the road. The 57's on the road.
So they had gone away from Galaxie?
Well, they actually, this year, they were a Galaxie LTD.
Oh, okay.
But as you can see, there's a little difference in the fenders, quarter panels, and this has a flare on the roof going back, which is different than how that one is over there. That one over there, as you can see, it goes straight back. You see the dip in this?
Yeah, that little kind of rounds off. I really liked on the first generation Mustangs this line right here.
Yeah. But it's...
Oh, cloth.
Yeah.
You don't see many in cloth.
Nope. It's remarkable condition for being in cloth, for sure.
LTD. And what year is this one?
I forget. It's either 65 or 6.
LTD on all the panels in there.
Yeah. It's got the pull down in the back seat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for armrest.
It's getting warmer. Now tell me about your Jeep. You were saying you have a non-profit.
Yeah. This is belonged to a buddy of mine. This is all fiberglass.
That's kind of what you have to do after. The entire body is?
Yep. Yeah, this has got a 304 in it with power steering and power brakes.
Is AMC 304? Yeah. Is it?
You use put these poles in here
for flags.
Flags for parades. This is all signatures of Vietnam veterans. And,
oh, okay.
Places, and I have the Vietnam veterans sign it.
Now you said it's a 2.5 ton. What do you call that?
It's a deuce and a half.
Deuce and a half. What would this have carried? Troops, or would it have carried troops?
Yeah, it's got benches in it.
Is this that one that would have had like the soft top, like a cloth top on it generally?
I've got the whole top for it. Yep, just like the ammo trailer's got the full canvas for it.
And what year is this?
68. Saw service in Vietnam.
You still drive this?
Oh yeah.
Safe to say this will be around after we are long gone. What's it, a manual transmission diesel?
Multi-fuel, they call it.
Oh, just pee in the tank if that's all you got.
Pretty much piss in the tank and it'll run.
66? I didn't see the front there, so.
Yeah.
Clutch car.
Yeah.
Still had the big block in it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 396 4-speed on the windshield there. Big block. That's what we would always do at the car show. Be walking by and go, big block. It's a cool old ride.
Yep. It's got a lot of balls.
Yeah, it's easy on the front to tell it's a 67, but on the El Camino 66 and 7, I've just not seen enough of them to know. If it was regular Chevelle, I would have, you know.
It's the same thing. It's a Chevelle nose.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was meaning on the back.
Yeah, on the back.
Is the 66 and Chevelle,
yeah,
66 and 7 the different, or are they?
Not on a El Camino.
Okay. Now see, this is sweet. Yeah, that's cool. You can tell they started getting a little more away from like the crazy fonts and stuff and everything, and they started going a little more, I don't know, a little more basic on design. Which engine is this?
This is why it has a
'57 custom disc brakes, 4-speed auto, 813-765-2706. Got the number now. That is so cool.
Yeah, this runs great. This is got some balls to it.
This is a 302 or?
Yeah, it's a high output 5.0 out of an 89 Lincoln Town Car.
I like their style. Let's make it faster and let's keep the old brakes.
Yeah.
What could happen?
Yep.
And the reverse to it on it. A set of headers. Boy, those are little tubes on those headers.
A hole here and a hole there, but nothing underneath. Underneath it's super solid.
390 you said?
Yep.
I love how the doors work on. Oh, those dashes are in the tilt-away.
Yep.
Tilt-away wheel. These had the wildest interiors in them. You could tell it's a brother to a Mustang, though. Damn, that's cool. This is back when they were thinking, maybe we can put chrome on top of that fender. What about on the side of it? Maybe down the side of it. I love that. Hand in there and then... Thunderbird. And of course their little scoop they did for a lot of years. Got a lot of cars with air conditioning on them. That brake assembly, I wonder where they got that. It's all chromed over. Power windows. Disc brakes on the front.
Yep. Well, you know what I like the most about this?
What?
I like to have my arm out the window in the way.
And it rests right there.
It rests right here.
My early Mustang was the same way. It felt like that ridge was made just for your arm.
Right. Yep.
I didn't know anybody else who ever felt that way or said that.
It's so freaking comfortable to be able to, you know, instead of having your arm just flopping out the window.
Oh yeah.
Lay it right there. It's just super comfortable.
Well, how was that for a discovery, huh? Just driving out in the country and see a guy who has, I don't know, a lot of stuff. He gave me a price on everything. I'm going to put the phone number down below. The guy's name's Mike Odell. He's extremely involved with veteran affairs and things like that, and raising money with a nonprofit and stuff. That'll all be listed below too. But nice guy, man. Good to meet him. Good to run across people like that in general. So remember, whenever you have a morning off on a weekend, go out driving in the country. You will very rarely be sorry that you did. If for no other reason, you could stop at some donut shop and buy like 6 donuts and a Coke without your girlfriend or your wife knowing. Neither one of them.